Yeah.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a couple of things in Spanish, like the intro and everything, so everybody could, understand what
No
we do. And the
problem.
intro I always do. So, buenas tardes, Puerto Rico. Son las 2:13 de la tarde en la nación puertorriqueña. Estamos nuevamente en el Pulseo TV podcast Probando Fuerza Live con mi amigo allá en Dubai, Vasyl Volodko, the White Prince of the Desert. How you doing, Vasyl?
I'm pretty fine, I got it. I got everything what you said. I used to work with a Mexican in USA on the kitchen, so I'm a little bit like understandable of Spanish.
Nice. I didn't know that. So, Vasyl, I'd like to thank you for being with us today and helping Pulseo TV and the arm wrestling community of Puerto Rico in engaging and promoting our brand everywhere, because you have a lot of reach. You got a lot of followers, a lot of people, a lot of famous people, a lot of good pullers, elite pullers, and I would like to thank you for that.
Yeah, not as well as thank you. I appreciate it, but followers, no, still working on it. But about the connection with elite arm wrestlers, yeah, this you mentioned right.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you. You've been really nice to me and to Puerto Rico and Pulseo TV, and you're my friend. You're my new friend. I like you. I appreciate what you're doing, what you do for the sport.
Mi amigo.
For us, And Vasyl, before I get into the subjects we agreed or we want to talk about, I wanted to ask you, where are you actually from?
I'm from Ukraine. Originally, I'm from Ukraine, yeah, but now I'm based in Dubai, like almost for 2 years.
Okay, so you made you moved from Ukraine to Dubai before this whole war thing started, right?
Actually, yes and no. I moved to Dubai from Kuwait. Before Dubai, I used to work 2 years in Kuwait. Yeah, you train in Oxygen Gym, close to the Ruli Winkler. Yes, he's actually quite your neighbor, huh?
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, after Kuwait, I moved to Dubai. And yes, I've been in Ukraine. Actually, yeah, I had an operation. We will come to this question. Yes, I had an operation, as everyone knows.
Yes.
On my arm, yes, spiral fracture in December. Then I had 1 month rehabilitation, and end of January, I moved from Ukraine as well to Dubai. Yeah, and after 4 weeks, everything happened.
Okay, so you actually got to Dubai on business, like working?
Yeah. Yes, but mostly I came here by myself and start to look an opportunity, how to grow, where to find myself, what to do, just by myself. Yes.
Okay, that's cool. That's I respect that. Yeah, you had the courage, to search for where you belong and trying to better yourself. Now, how do you got into arm wrestling?
Oh, it's a quite complicated question. First time I met arm wrestling in 2006, 2007, when I saw on our local TV the match between Andrei Pushka and John Brzenk. Yeah, it's the first time I met arm wrestling. Then I decided, I want to join the sport. Wow, nice. I wish I could join the sport in 2006. Now I would be on different level, but it is what it is. Yes,
yeah,
it is what it is. I went to arm wrestling school, but they said their classes are like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m.
What do you mean? I had arm wrestling school? Where?
In Ukraine, Kharkiv.
So
it's a city where it's like
a school for arm wrestling.
Yeah, it's like
Damn.
one of the toppest city in Ukraine. Babayevs, families from there. Also, a lot of guys, let's say, older than Babayev, also from there. Yes, the beginners of Ukrainian famous arm wrestling movement. So yeah, and the thing is, they said like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. But my mom said no because I had a mass tutor at that time. So I said like, okay. And then after almost like how many years? Yeah, 15 years. I finally met my first love here in Dubai.
Okay. So this arm wrestling school was like an extracurricular activity in a usual school, or it was like a separate thing from school?
No, separate.
Okay.
It's separate. It's like thing is, it's like for example, basics the gym, and they give specific timings and specific area for arm wrestlers. So let's say same as like Pilates classes, yoga classes, yeah. And in Ukraine, it's arm wrestling classes, yeah. You have Zumba, bachata, merengue. We have arm wrestling.
Yeah, that's why I say that the level of the Europeans and Eastern Europeans of arm wrestling is higher than us, like really high over even the United States and Latin America, because you like take you are proud arm wrestlers, and you dedicate time, and even the government expends money on the sports, and that's why you guys are different from us. You are in a whole nother level.
Not everywhere, but generally, yeah, you're right. Generally, you're right. But it has its own backgrounds. It has its own background because there is nothing to do. We always not always fought for our food, but you know what I mean. Like hard surroundings. Either you're gonna smash someone, or have a fight outside, or you spend your time in the gym. So some people do the karate, some like other things, what you can do in the gym, and other guys do arm wrestling.
Okay, so did you do any other sport before arm wrestling?
Yes, for sure. I spent like 5-6 years to play basketball because in the fifth grade, I was like I had the average height for like in our school, in our class, and then I decided to like do the basketball, to play basketball, and at that point I said, oh, my dream is like to watch and see the NBA live. And you know what? In 2000, when it was 2013, I went to Indianapolis, Indiana. I saw the final between Indiana Pacers and Miami Heat. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen. Oh, it was amazing.
So, because I ask you this, because you look like a very athletic guy, and you're about like 6'3", 6'2", right?
No, I think 605, something like this. To be more accurate, I would say 185 centimeters.
Okay. Because
it's
tall.
like 605.
We've seen you in pictures besides Morozov, besides Siplenko, besides Vitali, and you seem pretty tall.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, Christopher just joined us. He'll be sharing with us the conversation in a little bit. But how do you so you got to the United States and you spent a little while in the United States, right?
4 months. 4 months.
4 months.
I travel, let's say, from Washington, D.C. I was in Washington, D.C., yes, and Wyoming, Yellowstone National Park.
Okay. And you went to the States on what, like for work too?
Yeah. J1. It's like student program. You work for 3 months, then you have 1 month to like travel across all United States.
Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close to the subject. We're getting close.
No problem.
Now,
whatever. I have a lot of stories on different tasks. Well,
now, how do you we've gotten to know the figure of Vasyl. Have you been translating interviews and podcasts from for Petrenko, for Morozov, and all these guys. How do you got into that?
Honestly, let's say it's also thankful. It's not like actually commercial or advertisement. It is like it is. I mean, I'm grateful to like Larry Wheels and his team for Adam, his manager as well, for inviting me in their team and letting me join this community. But also, like exactly answering on the question what you said, most of our stars in arm wrestling, they don't know English. Yeah, and how do you think who they gonna contact or messaging first about Dubai, about anything? Yeah, your friend Basil as well. Yes, for sure. Later on, it depends on me. If I would be the bad person, they wouldn't talk with me, even no matter that I'm the only one probably who speaks English here or something like this. But they still like know me. They talk with me. We hang out together, as you saw in my stories. Yeah, shisha, hookah. Well, nice. It was nice.
Man, you are in a very blessed position. You getting to know all these people and getting to work with Larry and Adam, which are really nice guys, and actually they are the ones that have made arm wrestling what it is today in a short time, because arm wrestling was like a sport that everybody knew about it, but it wasn't famous and didn't get any attention. It was like really local things. And after Larry picked up arm wrestling and started these things, inviting athletes and pullers from different parts of the world to train with him, then making the King of the Table promotion with Adam, with Don Iris, which I thank him a lot, because he's been really good to me too. We communicated by email and DMs, and all the core sports promotion has been really good to me and very nice to me, and I thank them for them. They make me feel like I'm part of the team, and I've helped them, they helped me, and we've worked together like you do, but you're there, and you're in a very blessed position, and I'm happy for you that you're getting these chances, and you taking up the arm wrestling and concentrating on it like you're doing now. I give you like 2-3 years to be one of the strong guys at your weight, because
forget about the weight. I have no limits only in your head. I'm not telling, sorry, I'm for interrupting, or I hope I wish hundreds thousands of people will see it. Let's be honest, not that amount, but I'm telling you, not from ego side, I'm telling you like this. All limits are in your head. That's it. I have no limitation in the weight category. If you want to be the best, you need to face off with the best guys, no matter of weight, no weight, because you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm not going to be the next John Berzank, no, or something like this. No, for sure. But I want to be the best of the best. If you want to be the best of the best, you need to beat the other guys. You know what I mean? But time will show. Time will show. The only one thing what I can do is just do my best. Oh, internet is becoming bad. Yes, slowly.
Yeah.
You hear? Yeah, you're here?
Yeah, I'm here. What happened?
Yeah, connection is not perfect.
Yours?
You're like slowly a little bit frozen. The voice is like
Okay.
Yeah, now better.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, it's because of the storm, the hurricane we just had, the communications and the internet, it sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Right now I was using the internet on my phone, and now I gotta connect to the Wi-Fi, but we're still working on it, and it's still getting better day by day,
So I will answer a bit, not answer, I will make it a bit clear. Yes, they did what they did here. Larry, Adam, yes, Don Idris. But to be clear, how it started, as I know, it's like on Arnold Classic, Alex Toprol, the older brother of Schoolboy, yeah, and his wife, yes, the Miss Toprol, they saw the Larry. Actually, Alex saw the Larry. Oh, look, that is the Larry. It was like 2018 or 2019. I cannot remember exactly. And they had a table there on the booth, and they like invite him to participate. And then when the Mr. Pro, beat Larry, he was like, wow, it works like this. And he got excited, actually. So technically, they got excited him in arm wrestling. And then, yes, upon arrival to Dubai, with his ex-girlfriend, with Larry's ex-girlfriend, yes, Adam and Larry start to increasing popularity arm wrestling in Dubai here as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that part. I thought whoever got Larry into arm wrestling was Derek Smith. I thought, because that's what I heard Larry said once. But now Alex Tubrow was the one that actually got him into the sport.
No, we are not talking about maybe who let him fall in love in reality. Yeah, but let's say introduce meaning is like this. Yes, Derek Smith might like taught him something, spend more time. For actually was the last one who forced him to step into the wrestling world or to decide to fall in love with this. Yeah, but I'm talking about, let's say, beginning, as I know.
Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that part. Now, you are an arm wrestler. You've been competing. You've been doing after pulls. And back in December, you had an injury. Tell us about that.
Oh, you saw it. How it was that? It was my mistake. Those type of the injury, to be honest. Sorry for the guy who is listening on us as well. Those type of the injuries in 90, I would say 95, 96% of cases, it's because of us by ourselves. Where I'm not talking about like muscle soreness or tendon soreness or ligament soreness. No, I'm talking about the arm breaks. Yes, all of this one like bone break. It's because of bad technique from you or your opponent. Doesn't matter. Bad technique. Same was with me. I haven't had enough sleep. A lot of power, but power. You know what I mean? Like I would say definitely not your natural essential one. Yes, little bit like, let's say, from vitamins. Let's say from vitamins as well. Yes. So you haven't used to this power. Your body haven't get used to this power enough. So when you have enough, like over too much of power and lack amount of technique, you have what you have. And to be honest, at that position on after pull, I wasn't in losing position. I was in the winning position. But the thing is that I gave so much pressure, actually tension on my bone and from my opponent as well. So it's just crack, slide on two pieces, like pizza slice. That's it. So it wasn't like an arm break, like, for example, someone come and you or something, or you goes to left side, he's to right side. No, it's just, you see,
broke.
If it was like professional arm wrestler, I wouldn't say that something would happen. Maybe some tore muscles, maximum tore muscles. That's it.
What I saw from the video, you were like in a comfortable position and you were just holding, and then it went like pop.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Yeah, and you heard the sound. You heard the sound. Like,
And you know, even on the video, you can hear it. It was like a small pop, pop.
Yes. Everyone is like, wow, like you saw the face of the people. It's like, whoa. I was like, wow, man. And to be honest, I saw that I broke his arm because he started not crying, but the tears comes a bit. He started like face down. So when you saw on the camera, like, oh, bro, are you okay? Everything's okay. He said like, arm broken. I said, your arm broken? No, your. I mean, really?
So you don't feel?
And then some people come to me, Basyl, how? I said, what do you mean how? I'm good. Your arm is broken. No, I can move my fingers. They say, fingers maybe, but try to lift your arm. And then I said, oh yeah, I cannot. And that's it. I haven't had like a pain like was screaming, wow, something. Then Larat comes from behind the scene. Oh, Basyl, what happened? I said, oh, wait. There is a microphone in my pants. Stay, Devon, stay. So I took the microphone by my left hand because I couldn't lift my right. I took the microphone, I give the microphone, I turn it on by my broken right, turn it on. Oh, Devon, can I take an interview with you? Yeah. So, and like everyone was like, Adam, oh, can we also record this one? Like I said, go ahead, why not? Like, take it. And people were staring and wondering, like, and I was taking this one interview with Devon for 2-3 minutes. You might saw it also.
Yeah.
With just like maybe 1-2 minutes broken hand.
Damn, like I've seen people that had, like, my friend that broke his arm exactly like you. Like if you saw the X-ray, I sent it to you. It was like the same fracture, and it was like you. He didn't feel any pain. He was like, oh, I broke my arm. He picked it up and walked to the hospital, but he wasn't like in excruciating pain, you know. And last night, the wife of a friend of mine broke her arm, but she was in a lot of pain, and her injury was like yours and Jafet's injuries were like in the middle of the bone, like in the middle of the humerus bone. But the injury from Cristal was really close to the elbow, you know, and maybe that's the difference between feeling the pain and not feeling the pain.
No, by itself, you know, bone, like you cannot feel the bone. It doesn't hurt. Bone doesn't hurt by itself. The thing is that nerves. Mine just cracked on 2 pieces. It didn't slide too much. Her, you saw the distance. It was like something like this. So that's why she just touched the nerves. The bone touch and damage the nerves.
The pain comes if the injury in the arm does any other damage other than the bone break.
Exactly, not by itself. It's maybe not same, but you know, if car crashed you, you're dying not actually from the moment when car is crashing you. You can broke your hip, your ribs, your shoulder, whatever, but you're dying from the moment when you faced with the asphalt, when you faced with the road. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So technically, not the car by itself, but you, by falling down on the road or scrolling or like by your head, is dying there.
Now, to your knowledge, depends on where the arm or the bone broke. Does it need surgery depending on where is the fracture?
Yeah, for sure. Like if it was a small crack, yeah, you might not need the operation. But come on, mine one it's like completely on 2 pieces. So yeah, I used to have still now titanium. I found the doctor in Kazakhstan to do the operation because in Ukraine I cannot come as for now to Ukraine. So I technically, okay, let's be honest with everyone, I can come, but I wouldn't be able to come back after. That's okay. What as well.
So you have the surgery because you chose to have the surgery.
You mean now or at that time?
No, at the time of the arm break. You broke your arm, you had the injury, and you decided to have the surgery.
No, actually, they said you have no other choice, or your bone, your arm will be like sausage.
Okay, so I'm
I
asking
mean,
you
not
this
sausage,
because
sausage. It could be healed, but inside your bone would be like this, so it's gonna be like some weird arm.
okay, I'm asking you about this because Dave Chafee, as you know, he's like the strongest arm in the world, but he broke his arm back in 2007 and he chose not to have the surgery. And his bone healed naturally. And right now he's like the strongest arm in the world. Now, my friend Jafet, who broke his arm on Thursday, back last Thursday, decided the same thing after talking to his doctor. He decided not to have the surgery, you know. And what I'm getting at is that whatever you did got you on the table 5 days later, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the night you were on the table 5 days later. Then 8 7 months 8 9 months later, you're arm wrestling hard, like you're competing hard on the table.
Boy.
You know.
I'm sorry.
And Christopher, saludo. Whenever you want to ask a question or anything, just cut us off. Just ask it, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Just interrupt me.
Calling me. I forgot I unmuted, so my bad.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is
Hola,
Christopher.
¿cómo estás?
Doing good, doing pretty good, and you?
Muy bien, muy bien.
I have
Guy
the
knows
same.
Spanish. I didn't know he knew Spanish.
I know it's not no. I can little bit understand, but lack ability of reply. I will tell you how. From actually, sorry, people. We will go out a little bit from our lesson, but I need to know. I need to tell the story. I've been in Dominican Republic, and when I was at that time 17. So when I was 17, it was okay to fall in love with 15 years old girl. Okay, now it's not.
Okay.
But at that time it was okay. She was actually from Bolivia. Voila, she danced so. Oh, her hip movement, voila, during the bachata was so amazing and adorable. You know, you can watch in water, fire, and how the female move her hip during the bachata. But the thing is, she wasn't able to speak any English or French or like for sure, obviously Russian. She speak only Spanish. So when I arrived to Ukraine, I started to learn Spanish for maybe a year. Then, I like, because no one in Ukraine generally speaks Spanish or something. English, yes, French, because of Moroccan student, Lebanese student, Tunisian student, but Spanish, not so much. So, I forget it.
So you learned Spanish because you had to learn Spanish by necessity.
Because like, let's say, I liked that girl. So, I decided to learn Spanish.
Anyway, getting back to the injury and arm wrestling. So you had the injury, you had the surgery, you had the help of your coaches and everything, and you were on the table 5 days later after you had the surgery. Then you, like 9 months later, like 2 weeks back, you started arm wrestling competitively again, and I saw your matches. I saw the matches on the tournament that you went, and I saw your matches on the King of the Table 5 tournament, amateur tournament, and those, man, dude, you're 100%. I mean, how? Like those were hard matches. How do you recover it like that? Like how?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate. Honestly, it's nothing rather than passionate and do your best. For sure, let's be honest. I was lucky that I had just a bone crack, bone sliding. Yes, not damaging my muscle tissue or like nerves. Let's say like my friend Kalinichenko had, who still who still have some rehabilitation after his injury. Yes, this is the first thing. Second thing, it's happened because like I love this sport. Let's say you are living in a place, let's call it this play destiny number A, yeah, and then there is place number B, and you used to walk in the way how you used to walk to this place, let's say to your work for like 1 year, 30 minutes. But once you got tired or you was hurry up, and you decide somehow to make it faster, to make it shorter, and you cross it in some area where you got kicked and someone broke your legs or arms there, for sure I would never go that way again. Never ever. You know what I mean? I would
Yes.
always go like I used to. But the thing is, I got injured in the thing what I love. Yeah, same as boxers, as MMA fighters who really fall in love, who really like passionate with what they're doing. What injury will stop them for? In arm wrestling, any injury is still you can still alive. You know, you can still alive. What can you? That's
Yeah,
actually
but I mean, your bone tissue like got strong fast, or I don't know how, because dude, I saw your matches, and the first tournament when I saw you holding, I was like, because
yeah.
how did it like you? How do you get back to 100% on your bone? Because we know, and you have no other issues in your injury other than the bone break. But either way, the bone. How long did it take for the bone to be 100%? Like the doctor told you, like, yeah, the bone is good, you can compete again, or how do you reach that conclusion that you could be back on the table?
Generally, it's supposed to take like 8-9 months. 8-9 months. Well, I mean, my type of the break, like what I like, different break, different in different place, differently. You know, I'm not like an anatomist and like a doctor, but generally, in my case, they said like 8-9 months. It's gonna be
Okay.
healed like healed. So the thing is, and plus they said like this, Basil, do whatever you can do based on feelings. If you feel that some position or some exercise, as for now, is painful, don't do it. We are not talking about uncomfortable. Yeah, divided uncomfortableness from pain. Uncomfortable, everything after the injury gonna be uncomfortable for you. Even get your rest from the couch, it's uncomfortable because you want to relax, put some popcorn, watch some TV. Oh, I'm injured. Pay me attention. No, fuck, no one cares about you. You know, that's it. And plus, I wanted to be an example for people. Let's say, yeah, it's
That you
not
are,
ego,
like, you're
ego.
a phenom right now. You're a phenom. I got Chris right
Mhm.
here,
I
and
got a
and
question.
and Jafet that is watching, and Kylie that is watching. You're a phenom. Christopher, tell us about the
Do you
questions you
still
want to ask.
feel some pain when you're doing
Now,
anything? Yeah.
no, it's not healed on 100%.
Uh,
There is still some, I would say, not pain. It's some kind like I forget how it's called in English. You know, for example, when you used to have a hand and you
mhm,
lost this hand, but still after time you might feel some pain in this hand, but you have no hand. You know what I mean?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
So technically, after some hard matches, let's say I sent the video today that I was relaxing with eyes. After some hard matches, now it's a bit more painful than it was before, but the power by itself is way more better than it was before. You got what I mean?
Okay, because like I know the hospital hill here over here, they're not the best. So, and I saw your fracture, and it's almost the same as mine. That it was not arm wrestling. Manolo can explain you, I mean, privately, but
Yeah.
like, look what they did to me. So it was crazy.
That's the
And
surgery that he had.
you have like 3 scars over like one over here and one over here and one
Yeah, I
over here.
will tell you. So the thing
Yeah.
is, we to be honest, I had also a good coach, Alexei.
Mhm.
Let's pay attention to him because I was not in a shock, no, but you know, on my own, in my own, whatever, or what I will do, where should I go to Dubai, come back, and he was the one who talked with the coach that he knows anatomy as well. So he asked to do it here, not in that way. Yes, first of all, to do it here, so they're not gonna damage the muscles. Plus, luckily, it was a bit higher than
Mhm.
you. So for doctors, it was good. Just they opened my biceps here, and here was the place when they fixed it. They go, you see, through here. Here I have two. This one, how you call it in English? You got what I
The
mean. I have
shoulder,
two here and two here.
shoulder.
Yeah. So
The shoulder.
generally, how they will get it up? They
Hmm.
will open here, either here or
So
here,
you
and
have to get it
then
out.
just took it.
You have
Okay.
to get it out.
I will. I will.
But
I
do you
will.
have
I
to?
told you in November. In November or December, I told you that I found a doctor in Kazakhstan who will do it.
So
Okay.
you do have to take it out. Christopher, do you have to take it
No,
out too?
I
you
don't.
don't have to,
They
but
have
you
to.
should too.
No, they put
Okay.
7 plate and plaque over here, so it was crazy. I'm not going to get it out here. They didn't do the best job. I was 5 days in the hospital to them to have make the surgery happen. So I'm not going again. Like it's crazy, and I know my pain. My pain still over here, but it might be because they damaged the muscle. Like my tricep, they they got across like the whole arm. It's like 6 inches over here. So I'm not sure if I'm going over there to take that plate and the screws.
It's better too. It's better too because of the two reasons. You don't need to, but it's better too. I will explain what I mean. The thing
Mhm.
is, you can live without it, you can work without it, whatever. But the thing is, if you will get injured somehow, not even arm wrestling, somehow fight
Mhm.
in the club or whatever, something will fall down heavy on your arm, and if it's gonna break, this stiff or how you call it will damage all your arm way more in a way more worse way. You got what I
Mhm.
mean? Not it will damage the bone. If it will goes out, it will goes out. It will damage the bone. It will damage muscle tissue, nerves. You got what I
Yep.
mean? This is the first thing. And second thing is without it, if you want to compete, I want to compete, for example, yes, your bone will be way more better, way more better. Because
I
now
get,
I told you I still sometimes uh, feel a pain, not pain. I told you about, we call it, I forget how it's in English.
It's called
Like,
neuropathy.
the soreness.
yes, let's say I have no pain, actual pain, but I still feel that it's kind of like when weather changing or something. I
Mhm.
too much overthink about it gives you this pain. But technically, you have no reason to have this pain. Somehow like this.
Now, Basil, I wanna ask you, Chris, and all the people in Puerto Rico that I know, and even in the United States that I've known that have had an arm break, they have put some hardware like a plate with screws in, right? But it's like a 6-inch plate that goes up and down the bone. Did you have the same thing? Because from what I saw from your X-rays, it looked like it was a rod, like it could move and bend. Or is it the same thing, a plate thing?
We call it Steve. It's like, let's say, it's something, let's say, like this one. So they put it through my shoulders, then they fix it here, close to my elbow, then here, they open my biceps to fix it with the place where exactly my bone break, and halas, that's it. So technically, you see, it's you cannot, but it moving, you see, you got what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yes. Yes.
So
So
it,
it's a totally different hardware than what we use in the States. It's totally different.
If
I would
you
say I've been in
remember,
states. I faced with the medicine in you states and like, let's say, Kuwait as well, Dubai. You're doing also good. The doctors are professional. Oh, nice, nice. I
Yeah.
like Corona.
It's Sunday. I'm sorry. It's Sunday.
I like Corona more, but it's okay. So
auspicio no pagado.
no, Corona extra with the lemon. It's nice for watching some
Yeah.
Netflix
Yeah.
movie.
It's
So
totally nice. I just found this one. I was opening the fridge and I found this one. I said, hell, I'm gonna drink it.
enjoy. So the
Thank you.
thing is, yes, about the doctor stuff. Professors, they're amazing. They have a lot of knowledge, but the thing, like, they're on the top of new inventions, whatever, in like robots operation or something, but they work by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They work by rules. It's
Mhm.
good in terms of someone will suit you, but it's not good in some specific perspective of you and him and him. You know what I mean? At the
Yeah.
beginning, you're him, everyone is equal. Yes, it's good. It's equality, whatever. But if we talk about from athlete side, athlete's perspective, it should not be equal. It should be more specific one. You know what I mean?
Yes.
More like certain case or whatever. That's what happened with me. So the doctor said, yeah, you don't need to take it over or something. Doctor could also cut my arm like this or something if we wouldn't tell it to him. Because like for what he need to do in another way, he will probably technically will do what's easier for him. What was easier for your doctor, yeah, your friend's doctor. It's not wrong, but first of all, it's not knowledge about your friend as well and my friend as well, how to cut your muscles, which exactly is stiff or something you need to choose to let your arms work in all of direction after. That's it, you know?
Yeah, totally. Like I get what you're saying. Like not everything will work the same with different people.
I don't think that in US doctors will do like my coach will recommend them to do. You know what I mean? In Ukraine, Russia, or Kazakhstan, for example, you can talk with a doctor privately. Let's say privately, yes, for sure. Like, please, can you do like this? He say, okay. Can you little bit? No problem. Okay. So
yeah, I get you.
So like yes, little bit dinars. Give me some dinars. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now,
here in Dubai, they asked me to pay like let's say 4,000 euro. 4,000 euro. I would say, okay, how many days I have? Because my boss fucked up me with insurance. He said, oh, you have 10 days. 10 days until your bone will start healing in the wrong way. So after this 10 days, you would still be able to do the operation, but doctors would need to break your hand a little bit. I said, okay, 10 days, it's more than enough. So I booked the flights 3 days after to Ukraine. I arrived to Ukraine and sleep for 5-6 hours, take a shower, and then, take a shower. Wet napkins. I haven't taken a shower for, let's say, 2 weeks, just wet napkins. So, like old grandma, sorry, whoever had some situation like this. So, yeah, I went to Ukraine, and technically it could be for free for me. But as I told you, when it's for free, they will do it on their own, how they want, how it's easier for them, how they think. But when you have a knowledge or something in Ukraine and Russia, it's like, okay, we can do like this if you want, but you need a little bit if you don't mind. And that's it. So I paid $1,000 for this titanium thing, and just $400 for 3 days in the hospital and for work. $400. Can you imagine such price in you?
So you're saying me basically you spend like, let's say just around number $2,000 on the surgery.
I would say on surgery I spent $1,400. But I also spent €1,000 here in Kuwait for temporary fixing my arm. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
In other case, I wouldn't be able to travel to Ukraine because if I will move my hand somehow or someone will push me, halas, you know.
Yeah.
So
what were you saying?
Totally, it comes like
that I bet insurance
2,000 half euro.
I still got a shitty surgery.
Yeah, you spend way more than that, right?
Mm-hmm. But our health is it sucks. So well, we can.
now,
no problem. Come to Ukraine or Kazakhstan, whenever. It will be cheaper, not cheaper, more beneficial if you would like later on then to take it over. To come to Ukraine or Kazakhstan, they can do it.
Now, we got the surgery. You got your arm fixed. Now, let's talk about the recovery after that on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a strong guy and you had the surgery. You were 5 days after the surgery on the table. How do you work? How did you start the work on that recovery up until the competition?
Yes, looks. I will tell you honestly, from the side, it looks, oh, he's crazy. Are you crazy, Mazap? And but who knows? In that direction in which I work on the table with Rustam Babayev and his younger brother, I haven't moved my arm. I haven't moved this zone. what it was, just side pressure and back pressure. That's it. I didn't move. And this one, this zone, I haven't moved. For example, I will explain what I mean. Hook, still, as for now, it's a bit hard for me when you move, when you give the tension. That's why I use side
Rotation.
pressure or top roll. Yes. At the beginning, I just did a bit side pressure, little bit, because the tension goes not just here, as like, for example, when you do the hook, yeah, the tension goes all of the arm and the body, especially when you keep your arm close, it spreads, the tension spread here. That's how it is. So yeah, it's knowledge. It's knowledge, not even mine, thanks to the guys who helped me on my way. That's it. So to everything you need to come with understanding what the hell you're doing and for what.
Yeah.
What about the exercise for recovering? Now,
Exercise?
Yes.
Mostly, as for now, before any workout, okay, not any workout, I will tell, let's be honest, workout, arm wrestling, or for lie and try, I spend maybe 5-7 minutes by warming up with the resistant bands, like this, rotators, like this, 5-6 minutes to pump the blood, and then I start to do the weights. But also, first couple of sets I do with lightweight, 20 to 30 reps. Then I goes by my plan.
Okay.
So you're still having problems with rotation, right?
Yes. At the beginning, after the injury, for sure, I did only with the resistant band or 2-3 kg dumbbell. You know, and first, actually, how many weeks? 2 weeks. I was a bit scary. Because I couldn't open my arm. I was like Denis Siplinkov, like this.
Yeah.
I couldn't open it. I was like, fuck, I will walk like this. What the hell it will be? Like a dinosaur. So what
like
I
the T-Rex.
what I did, actually, what I was doing, I was put, let's say, a laptop from the left side. Yes. I put a pillow here, for my elbow. I took, let's say, some bottle, 2 liters bottle, and slowly, it opened my arm. Maybe it took 3-4 minutes, like stretching, slowly open. Oh, I was like thinking, oh, I finally opened my arms. Then I put the water and arms come back again. And for 2-3 weeks, open. You saw there is some video on my page about it. Fuck.
Yeah, but
finally,
you kind of figured out how your body worked on recovering on that on that injury, and I mean, you've like written a blueprint for any other guys that have been going or are going through this to recover. That's what's special about your situation, Vasyl, because you wrote a blueprint on recovering from this injury, and you have proven to the world that you don't have to stop arm wrestling if you have an injury like that, you break an arm. You know, I've seen a guy from Florida, Craig broke his arm, his left arm. He's breaking it twice, and I've always thought that he didn't. He tried to muscle recovery his injury. He tried like to push it, like I'm a strong guy, and because I'm a strong guy, I'm gonna recover for this from training, and he didn't take the time to recover bone structure, tendons, and all that. Just like you just said, you know.
Arm wrestling, it's not about the muscles. It's more about the tendons, ligaments as well. This is the thing.
Yeah, and
muscles just give you either power, yes, power, or defending position.
Yes.
Defend. So, like if you have big biceps, you can hold, but you will fail not because of your biceps, because yes, your arm will get your tendons, your ligaments will get soreness, and then they will open your biceps. That's it. So technically, not your biceps will be open by itself, you know?
You're totally right, and I agree with you 100%. So you started training, started doing weight first, right? How long did it take from starting to recover in the gym to having and close to normal practice on the table?
Look, so the thing is, it wasn't like recover, like let's say professional recover, like in some whatever hospitals or something. It was just an understanding that before the workout you need to do the proper warm-up to pump some blood for like 5-7 minutes. This is the first thing. Then you understanding of doctor recommendations that basically you can do whatever you want, but not for sure on 1-2 reps. Yes, let's say 15 to 25 reps, just to pump blood, to let your muscles to do not let your body, your arm forget how to work. You know what I mean? Because then if you will leave it for a couple of months, alas, later on it will be hard for you to come back. You know what I mean? So as fast you come back, as easier will be later on for you. I'm not talking about to do 100%, just at least to come to the gym mentally, because everything comes from here, mentally. Just to come to the gym, even not to train, but to do some stretches, to do some warming up. It will be way more better.
Did you took any performance enhancing drugs for the recovery to help you on recovering?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Mostly drugs are not helping you. We're talking about, let's say, some testosterone or whatever. It helps you with muscles recovery, yes, but not with the bone. Yes, there is some exits. There is some exits. I forget how. To be honest, I forget how they called. Doctors haven't recommend for sure. No doctors will recommend you to do this. Yes, there is there. If your friend or someone else there is some exits which might help in it. I can suggest. I need to double check how they called to do not tell the false information. But generally, as I told you, it helps you to get power and muscles recovery, but not tendons or ligaments as well. So yes, I took some drugs and whatever, but the thing is, it didn't help so much as people think will help. No, exactly. When you're using them, you need to work way more harder to receive at least something. Yes, to receive some benefits from it.
Yeah, because
generally it helps me. It helps me to gain more weight, more proper weight. Let's say like this.
Hey, Manolo,
but not in recovery.
Thank you for the time. Nice to meet you. I gotta leave.
Cool. It's okay.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Chévere. Anyway, because I've heard that some substances like EQ and decadurabolin and all that, they help on recovering tissue.
Yes,
I've heard that.
Tissue, but not but muscles tissue. I mean.
Yeah, but I've heard like they help the tendons and all that.
Not so much as a popular. No, generally, yeah. Oh, yeah, but overall, not so.
Okay.
Overall, helps you. Calcium, vitamin D. So technically, look, your bone, how those acids work, which I forget really how they call it. They work in the way like your bone is healing because of what? It needs to take calcium, yeah, but you won't take more calcium that your body will absorb. You can eat how much you want, 1 kg of cottage cheese or 1 kg of whatever, 5 liters of milk, but your body will absorb how much it can absorb. You know what I mean? And those acids actually help to absorb bigger amount of calcium by your bone. It works like this. Yeah. For sure, you can use other chondroprotectors. Yes, that might help as well, like chondroitin, glucosamine, in different dosage for different people. Depends what's your weight. Yes, what's her weight. It's like it doesn't work like specific. Generally, as I told you, it works in each ways. Dosage should be different. It's normal. It's normal pills. It's not like whatever you can buy at any pharmaceutical. but it helps, but not so much as people think, and it's a mostly it's overrated. Plus, we're not talking about also damage for health. So whatever people use anything, they need to take care. They need to do the analysis. You know what I mean? Analysis, hormone analysis, each 2-3 months, or before the starting and after they finish, but not
Yeah.
exactly after they finish. They finish, and then they need to wait for 5 days or at least 1 week to let the hormones cools down a bit, because they increase them um, not essential way, and then do the analysis. Because if they do analysis after just they stop, come on, it wouldn't be clear. You know what I mean? It's same like
Yeah.
you just stop drinking, and police will comes to you and will check your level of alcohol in your blood. Yeah, you stop drinking, but alcohol is still inside your blood. So on the
Yes.
next day, yes, it will be more proper, but not on the next day in terms of hormones as after the 5 or 7 days.
Cool. So now, Vasyl, you're feeling strong. You're feeling good. What are your future plans on the sport and professionally on what you do?
Oh. I will tell you like this. I will tell you like this. Generally, sadly or not sadly, but it is like it is. It's hard to earn enough money just by arm wrestling. Let's be honest. Yes, I've been in Dominican Republic thanks to my dad, in Maldives Island thanks to him as well. And come on, arm wrestling by itself won't give you such an abilities. Okay, maybe for you, yes, you might find some sponsors, and let's say different competition in Malaysia, yes, or different competition in India, they might give you the tickets or something like this. But it's not what we are talking about. We're talking about the family. We're talking about the kids. It's a bit different. Yes, it's the first thing, and second thing is yes, it's my passion. No one says that I wouldn't stop or something, but generally beside of it, I'm doing some like YouTube's cooperation. Yes, like maybe managers as well. We'll see. Maybe the
You're
manager of.
competing on the King of the Table amateur event on or is the King of the Table tournament in the next couple of weeks it's going to have an amateur division or it's just professional division?
No. It's international one. It's international one. I will tell you that even managers of sport, as I know, they wouldn't be able. No, actually they could, but it's not legal. They wouldn't be able to check exactly who will come. They might know the amount of people who will participate, because you pay for application and your application counts as one number. So yes, they need to understand how many people will be, so how to separate them, how divide them. So unless if someone will post that he or her, no, her, he will compete, yes, only then you might know that this guy certainly will come. Coach Ray, as I know, will go. Who else would go? Like Mazahir, the Indian champion. But believe me, my friend, I'll tell you honestly, there is some guys who I know that they will participate. So those guys who I mentioned, I respect them. They're fun, they're nice guys, but they have no chance. No chance.
That's what I figured. That's what I
They have
figured because
no 0-0. Okay, not 0-0, but no, come on. Those guys who will come, they come for a win, not even for participate or something. They come for win because the money it's good, but not so big. 3,000 for 2,700 for first place, 2,000 for second, and for third 1,500. For people from Russia who will come, yes, for people from let's say Kazakhstan, it will just cover tickets and living.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It won't cover all expenses, preparation or something like this. So those who will come, they will come for win. And yeah, if you want to have fun, yes, you can compete. No, for sure. If you want to if you want to be the best, you need to compete with the best. But in my terms, I still not healed proper, and to compete with those guys, it's not the thing. Is I'm scary. I'm not scary, but if I'll get injured, I wouldn't be able to do the operation in November as I'm planning. So I wouldn't be able to come back. Uh,
Yeah.
this year way more stronger than I am right now. So the thing is, it's like this. I will have a after party with them, so we can arm wrestle, we can share the experience, we can do maybe some seminars or some training camps. We're still working on it. So
Yeah. Well, Vasyl, I thank you for being with us today. And I hope we can still be doing this again with other guys. And even if you could participate when we do lives every week, if you can just come in, say hi, and share for whatever information or just talk with us, I would appreciate that. Because anybody that's watching, Vasyl is in Dubai right now. So I think this is a big achievement for us in Puerto Rico to be having this live podcast with Vasyl, which is in Dubai and is from Ukraine. And we have a guy here in Puerto Rico that's called Audrey, and he's from Ukraine. He works here in Puerto Rico. He's a plumber. He has a plumbing company, and he's a great guy, very strong guy. And we have another one that's called Stan. Andre Kidd, and the other guy is Stan Joviak, and he's from Poland. He's a math professor in college here in Maya West, where I live. So we are international. We got people from Europe and other places here. And
so
we just
like
got a guy from Venezuela, Carlos Casanova. So anytime you want to share with us, and we're gonna or be live with us in our lives, I would appreciate it. And for the help you're gonna give us talking with these other guys like Kalina and Vitaly, all those guys. If we can
we'll work on it as well.
And we keep the ball rolling. So I would like to thank you in the name of Puerto Rico and the Puerto Rican arm wrestling community to share your story with us.
My pleasure. There's still a lot of unspoken, unmentioned things, but we will do it a bit later on.
Yeah, we can do this anytime you want, and we can do this every month if you want. Because things keep moving in arm wrestling in Dubai. Right now, Dubai is the capital of the world for the sport. So we can do this every month if you like.
Yeah, perfect. I mean,
yeah. So, yeah, you were saying?
I mean,
cool. So for now, we thank you for being with us, and we keep in touch. We always be DMing us and with stuff, and we keep talking anyway. So now, thank you from the Puerto Rican community of arm wrestling, and we're gonna keep talking, and you're gonna see more from Vasyl in Pulseo TV in the coming months, and every time we can do this again, we're gonna do it. So thank you, and have a good one.
Appreciate.
Cool.
So now you should write. Take the pencil, take the paper, write something, and tell it to this Ukrainian friend whenever you see him.
You want me to write a message on what, on Ukrainian?
It's not message. I will tell you how it's translated. Okay. Cool.
Just how do I write that? Text
cool.
Me. Text it to me.
It's like, let's say K. Okay. The first word is K. Y. Y. R. V-A. Yes, try to pronounce this.
Kirva.
Kurva.
So the Y pronounces like you on Ukrainian.
Yeah. It means puta.
Kurva.
It means puta.
It means puta in Ukrainian. Kurva. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna keep it. Dude, if you ever have to travel to this part of the world and you decide to be in Puerto Rico at some time, just do it, because we're gonna have a lot of fun. We could have a lot of fun.
Yeah, just let me. How it's better? Wait, let me check. It's better like this or no? I think I would cut you and then cut me. So, and then I will flex or do some. What?
What, you want me to flex?
Or yeah. Just wait. No, wait, come on. I will make a print screen. What?
Okay, what you want me to do?
Keep
The
it for,
flags?
yes, and keep it for 2-3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Send that one to me.
Yes, I will cut it. I will put it together and we'll send.
Cool, cool. Because I always change the thumbnail after I do the lives. I put a good thumbnail on the lives, you know, when I do it with figures like you know. So now, thank you, Vasyl. We keep talking during the week and figure what we're gonna do with Petrenko and all those guys. Okay?
Yeah,
Have
yeah,
a good
sure.
one. I know
See
it's
you.
late over there. Have a
No,
good
it's
one.
okay. I'll still eat because my morning client, she said, no, let's meet on Tuesday, halas.
Oh, your friend, the friend that you were talking about.
No. This one, my client, she's a meal.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, you have something to do. So okay, I'll just let you on to it. Have a good one.